From Los Angeles, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences presents Oscar, the 66th Annual Academy Awards. For the 66th year, movie fans have been gathering since early morning to share in the excitement of the Academy Awards. Here at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion in California, you're invited to join them as the film community celebrates Oscar Night. First-time Oscar nominee for his performance in Schindler's List, Liam Neeson. She returns tonight for the fourth time as Oscar choreographer Debbie Allen and her husband Norm Nixon. Returning once again to the Oscar show, tonight she'll be a presenter, Sharon Stone. Five-time Oscar nominee starring on stage in Sunset Boulevard, Glenn Close. Twice nominated for supporting actor in 1991 and now Tommy Lee Jones. A glamorous Hollywood couple, Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. From the accounting firm of Price Waterhouse, who tabulate the ballots and guarantee the secrecy of the results, Mr. Dan Lyle and Mr. Frank Johnson. Last year's winner for Best Actress and a double nominee tonight, Emma Thompson. Last year's winner for Best Supporting Actor, Gene Hackman. Heavy favorite for Oscar recognition, Steven Spielberg, accompanied by his wife, actress Kate Capshaw. 1977 Oscar winner for The Goodbye Girl, Richard Dreyfuss with Rosie O'Donnell. Oscar winner for supporting actress in Cactus Flower and her leading man, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. First-time nominee for supporting actress, Rosie Perez. British actor nominated for Schindler's List tonight, Ray Fiennes. Last year's Oscar winner for Best Actor, Al Pacino. Oscar winner for My Left Foot, Daniel Day-Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the 66th Annual Academy Awards, Whoopi Goldberg.
Good evening. Thank you. Welcome to Oscar 66. This year we discover if Oscar's last name really is Schindler. There are a few different things this year. The Academy had to tighten its belt, so instead of having an army of security guards, they hired Jack Nicholson and James Caan. I mean, come on, Jack Nicholson and Jimmy Caan is strange behavior from two guys who don't even have a rap album to promote. Like I said, things are a little different. The host is wearing a dress.
The challenge was to create a spectacular helicopter crash without endangering stars John Lithgow and Sylvester Stallone. Nominees Neil Crepola, John Richardson, John Bruno, and Pamela Easley managed to save the producers a small fortune by using small versions of the real thing, and the results were a big smash. While the actors of Jurassic Park were safely filming their scenes alone, dozens of dangerous dinosaurs were being designed by nominees Dennis Muren, Stan Winston, Phil Tippett, and Michael Lanteri. Using live-action mechanical dinosaurs, computers, and lots of Hollywood magic, they populated Jurassic Park with the most realistic and terrifying dinosaurs in film history. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, nominees Pete Kosachik, Eric Layton, Ariel Velasco-Shaw, and Gordon Baker used live-action figures rather than traditional painted cells to animate their film. Each character was first carefully designed, hand-built, and then meticulously painted. Animation was achieved by moving each figure a fraction of an inch and photographing every move, frame by frame.
Let me out! Sandy Claus, in person. What a pleasure to meet you.
May I have the envelope, please? Thank you, T-Rex. Wow. And the Oscar goes to Dennis Muren, Stan Winston, Phil Tippett, and Michael Lanterry for Jurassic Park.
Coleman, give me a hand with his hand!
Our fugitive has been on the run for 90 minutes. What I want out of each and every one of you is a hard target search of every gas station, residence, warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, or doghouse in that area. Checkpoints go up at 15 miles. Your fugitive's name is Dr. Richard Kimball. Go get him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Do the siren, okay? Do the siren, all right?
Rafe Fiennes in Schindler's List.
They cast a spell on you, you know, the Jews. When you work closely with them, like I do, you see this. They have this power. It's like a virus. Some of my men are infected with this virus. They should be pitied, not punished. They should receive treatment because this is as real as typhus. I see this all the time. It's a matter of money.
Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive.
I didn't kill my wife!
I don't care.
John Malkovich in The Line of Fire.
Frank, what you couldn't possibly know is they sent my best friend, my comrade in arms, to my home to kill me.
Your voice is shaking.
I never lied to you, Frank, and I never will.
Pete Postlethwaite in The Name of the Father.
Scared. No reason to be scared. You're nothing to be scared about.
Don't you be comforting me when I can see the truth staring me in the face.
I'm scared I'm going to die here.
Scared to leave your mother behind.
And the Oscar goes to Tommy Lee Jones in...
To sing again, accompanied by one of her collaborators, Jimmy Jam. Here is a woman who looks and sounds like me when she's having a very, very bad day. Not Janet Jackson.
She said you were in town. Suddenly the memories come back to me in my mind. How can I be stronger? That's myself. Time and time said that I never thought again. But what heart you gave, my soul you took away. Intentions you had me, I know you did. I come from a place that hurts, and God knows how I cry. And I never want to return so good and oh, so right. How can I be stronger? That's my time and time said that I'll never forget you again. But here we are alone again. Didn't think you'd come to this. Got to know when I began. Just a thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, 5-time Academy Award nominee, Glenn Close.
She has made 44 movies, light romances and dark ones, epic adventures and costume dramas, comedies, and even one of our most beloved musicals. She played nuns and nannies, nice ladies, and occasionally ladies who weren't so very nice, but always a lady. For 3 decades, she has been a radiant presence on our screens. This year, the Academy's Board of Governors has awarded an honorary Oscar to this lovely woman whose name is...
The atrocity of genocide. It is my profound personal honor to nominate Schindler's List.
Mom, you're going to put Eddie together with Ray, and when they do, it'll lead to you. And I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Eddie wouldn't like it. So you're in as much trouble as I am.
Anna Paquin, the piano.
One day when my mother and father were singing together in the forest, a great storm blew up out of nowhere. But so passionate was their singing that they did not notice, nor did they stop as the rain began to fall.
Rosie Perez in Fearless.
I lied to Father Candy. I lied in the confession. No, I lied to the whole church, to everybody. Oh, my God.
Carla, it's not you. Carla. Winona Ryder, The Age of Innocence.
Let's talk frankly, Newland. I felt a difference in you, especially since our engagement.
Since our engagement?
If it's untrue, then it won't hurt to talk about it. And if it is true, then why shouldn't we talk about it now? I mean, you might have made a mistake.
Emma Thompson, In the Name of the Father.
Lord, which vindicates all of these people as
Mrs.
baying
Pierce.
for blood.
My lord.
In return for the innocent blood spilled on the streets of Guildford. And by God, you've
Mrs.
got
Pierce
your
is
blood,
making a
Mr.
political
Dixon.
speech. This is
You've
outrageous.
got the blood of Giuseppe Conlon, you've got the lifeblood of Carol Richardson, and you've got 15
Mrs.
years
Pierce,
of blood and
please
sweat and
stand.
pain from my client.
For the best performance by an actress in a supporting role, the Oscar goes to Anna Paquin, the piano.
I'd like to thank the Academy for the honour of letting me be here today. I'd like to thank Jane, Jan and Holly for making this all possible. I'd like to thank Eddie Campbell, Pat Quirk and Beanie for taking such good care of me during the making of the film.
To sing The Day I Fall in Love from the movie Beethoven's Second, here are Dolly Parton and James Ingram.
Just an ordinary
present his trophy. For me, the pride of being part of these evenings comes from a moment like this. The Board of Governors has voted the Jean Hersholt Award to an actor-director who uses his considerable fame, more than considerable charm, and bottomless compassion to make this world a safer, happier place for some of us and our kids. The Academy's Oscar is a measure of a movie maker's art. The Hersholt is a measure of his heart. No star has ever sought either less or deserved both more than Paul Newman.
Cut the chatter. Tell him you found a new leading man with a bright new future.
He's been nominated 8 times for Oscars. He has won twice. The only time he was up for the Hersholt, he was immediately elected unanimously. The only surprise is that it took this long.
That should buy a lot because our profits go to charity.
Consider some of the statistics of Paul's extraordinary generosity. Over $80 million from his own line of Newman's Own food products, a company that allocates 100% of its profits to charity. The money is channeled into compassionate and educational activities, from camps for children battling cancer, to programs preventing and healing the ravages of drug abuse, to new directions in education, to providing new opportunities for the handicapped, the famous people players. Paul Newman gives more than money. He gives himself.
I am very, very proud to present the Jean Hersholt Award to my treasured friend, my respected colleague, admired mentor, and fellow race car driver. Ladies and gentlemen, our own Paul Newman.
Thank you. I think we're reminded too frequently about the things that don't work in this country, and not frequently enough about the things that do. And in my estimation, the United States is the most generous country on the face of the planet. And in the nation, there are a group of communities, and one of those communities is the communities of artists and entertainers, and I think they are the most generous community in the United States. And
produced with a basically non-English dialogue tract, and the creative talent for exercising artistic control must be the same as the submitting country. Only one picture will be accepted from each country. And this year, there were 35 entries. 5 have been selected and are outstanding films by any standard in the world. The nominees are from Spain, Belle Époque, Fernando Truaba, director. From Hong Kong, Farewell My Concubine, Chi Kuoga, director. The United Kingdom, South Wales, my home country, Heather Wind, Paul Turner, director. From Vietnam, The Scent of Green Papaya, Tran Anh Hung, director.